Meet Baguette, Bagel, and Brioche. The Carb dogs are a delightful trio of pups from New York who never fail to bring happiness to those around them. Baguette is our tiny toy fox terrier and is the oldest of our dogs at 9 years old. She's a lap dog for sure and a snuggler. When I'm on my phone, Baguette tries to tuck her head in between my hand and my phone to get me to pet her instead of scrolling. Bagel, our Zushan, with stunning long eyelashes, is 16 pounds and 7 years old. She's the protector of our household as she barks to alert us of all who pass by, human or animal. Brioche, the youngest and largest, is our 3-year-old English cream golden doodle with the sweetest personality. Brioche loves pets and rubs. He is playful and adoring. We live in a very dog-friendly neighborhood. Dogs are always stopping by our front lawn to say hello. And there's always something interesting to look at. The Carb dogs love hanging outside, and we love knowing they're safe because they're protected by invisible fence. Bagel and Baguette were trained first. While Baguette listens well and usually stays close, occasionally time would pass and we'd wonder, where's Baguette? Bagel, on the other hand, tends to react quickly, especially to other animals and people walking by. And so we had a lot of anxiety about losing her or her getting hit by a car. We started out by using baby gates, but found they ruined the walls and didn't always work. Before Brioche was trained on invisible fence, we attached him to a long leash on a pole. This was awful and dangerous because Brioche would be so excited to run with the other pups, but when he would reach the leash limit, it would yank harshly on his neck. These systems were imperfect and didn't relieve our anxiety the way invisible fence does. We've seen neighbors' dogs run into the street and attack other dogs who are just walking by. Each time we always think to ourselves, they really need to install an invisible fence. The dogs adjusted quickly to the new system. The trainer told us to use the word retreat. We practiced a few times in between training sessions, and that was enough to do the trick. I must admit, we kept the flags up for a little longer than recommended for our own peace of mind. When Brioche came along, we waited until the recommended age before training. We had 2 training sessions again and put the flags back up. It was nice reinforcement for Baguette and Bagel as well. Brioche adjusted fairly quickly and began to enjoy his freedom. The invisible fence system is absolutely the most important pet product in our home. It reduces anxiety, saves us time, and brings happiness to our pups. We no longer worry if the dogs are okay outside. We know they are. In the mornings, we just open the door to let the dogs out. We don't have to get dressed or walk around the block. We don't even have to walk in the rain to let our pups go to the bathroom. It's really effortless. And our pups can spend hours playing in both the front yard and backyard safely without us having to keep close watch. It's liberating. As pet influencers, Invisible Fence provides us with essentially an outdoor filming studio. I love filming with natural light, and so our yard is perfect. We've had fun filming so much in our backyard, from basic fashion shoots, action shots, to pickleball games, and one of my favorites, our own version of The Bachelor. Invisible Fence allows me to focus on my filming without worrying where one of the dogs has gone off to. It allows them to roam as they please to let their energy out and take a sniff break. They know their boundaries and use our yard to the fullest. They explore each corner and love getting out their zoomies. The pups are smiles outside and love trying to figure out what I'm asking them to do. Our daily lives are so greatly impacted by the invisible fence system. I really cannot imagine how our lives would be without it. Both pups and people in our household are so much happier because of it. We really couldn't do what we do without invisible fence.